Okay, OC fans, we need to talk about that lie detector episode because let me tell you, that polygraph was faker than Heather's denial about the paparazzi. So Emily throws this Persian New Year party and suddenly, boom, polygraph guy shows up. But here's the gag. This dude, not accredited, not official. He's literally been hired for Bravo before, and that's why they hide his face. His own website even has a disclaimer saying these tests are for entertainment and can basically be tailored to say whatever you want. Like, what the fuck are we even doing here? The results, so the ladies take their turns. Gretchen, Emily, and Gina apparently pass with flying colors. How convenient. Conveniently fake. Heather, she flops on the paparazzi question, and Tamra throws a fit over her autism claim. But then Katie, she fails the worst of everyone, and to top it off, the examiner whispers she's full of shit. That's like the weirdo energy from that lady with like the crazy looking bangs, professional, right? Katie ends up storming out in tears after Emily kicks her out, talking to a producer outside saying no one will believe her, but she knows her truth. The fallout, and now word is Katie was asked to skip the cash trip, maybe even pause filming because none of the women wanted to film with her, which, let's be real, looks bad. I kept feeling throughout the season that a lame ass Emily and Gina with their no storyline, and like they have jack shit going on, and they really felt like they were going to get their Heather Gay moment with receipts, timeline, screenshot. Like, no, it didn't land like that. Instead of being iconic and her table flipping moment, this is just like whack and lame. And the hypocrisy, meanwhile, Emily is crowning herself, Gina, and Gretchen as the only truth tellers. Like, she's the patron saint of honesty. But girl, your own daughter walked downstairs in the middle of all that screaming, had to say goodbye 3 times before you even noticed. So much for protecting the kids from housewives drama. The polygraph episode, messy, fake, and bad optics all around. But let's be honest, exactly the kind of Bravo chaos we'll be talking about all season, because what else is Emily, Gina, Shannon, or Heather's storyline if not for Katie? At least with Tamra, she has like everybody coming at her. Jen, you have a fucking wedding to plan, and we have seen jack shit about that except for like a 5-second clip while you were trying on bikini, which I think is like weird as fuck, but okay. Other than that, like, girl, we're not even talking about your upcoming wedding. Like, what the fuck is Gina and Emily's storyline? Like, girl, I'm starting to understand why people are calling your ass Shrek. Oh, and the lie detector guy, you could actually look him up. This guy has a disclaimer on his own website stating this. So like, what, did Katie's blogger all of a sudden also put a disclaimer on this guy's freaking on his own website also? And there have been other content creators who have already dug this guy up and exposed him for the fraud that he is, since even before any of you guys even knew who the fuck Katie Gianella was. There is a YouTube channel that dedicated 23 minutes exposing this guy for the fraud that he was back in 2023. Did Katie go back in her time machine? There is a TikTok video called this dude out for the scammer that he is. Basically, the guy was telling him, you need to pay me $1,000, but here's all the reason why I can't actually give a legit polygraph. And then anything that you want me to confirm, just tap me on the leg. That is not even from the same person who did the YouTube video. That is like a completely different person. So did Katie go back into her time machine and did that also? There's a podcaster who also calls him out. Weird ass lady bangs there. She had this like hostile energy towards Katie, and it was just like, what the fuck? Like, girl, are you auditioning to be like on Bravo or something? Like, I don't know what was up with that extra energy that she was feeling for Katie. And that's not even how lie detectors work. I have a legit expert. Who's my expert? My brother, an NYPD lieutenant, okay? Not only is that not how it works, but that is like the Cracker Jack box version of how it works. That's not even accurate in any sense of the word, because in law enforcement, even though it's not admissible in court, law enforcement still sometimes do utilize it, but not in a Cracker Jack box way like how it was done on Bravo cameras, and also not from some guy like this, the freaking lie detector guy to reality TV. Like, no. actual accreditation. The accreditation that this guy claims he's getting his polygraph certification from, they're actually on the Department of Justice website with a filing for basically spitting out illegal student visas. They give them bullshit visas from a bullshit school. So did the Department of Justice, or are they in like in cahoots with Katie too? Emily, this is why you're a freaking wannabe party planner instead of an actual lawyer, because like legit, who the fuck would hire you? You're so sloppy. But Katie, you deserve some heat yourself. You deserve to take some accountability for this. I thought it was like so distasteful, gross, disgusting to have these middle-aged Botox filler plastic looking white women like gang up on you like that. The optics of it looks so incredibly bad, and to have Emily kick you out of her house like that was so fucking gross. Katie, you done fucked up, and your fucked up is that you cannot be trusted to keep your mouth shut. What you did, every single one of these women in every single franchise has been guilty of it. They've all been guilty of it. When I married my husband, and my husband has a top secret clearance, I had to learn to basically not say anything. Basically required me to learn to shut the fuck up. And your problem isn't that you did anything more than what these other ladies have also done. Okay, guys, I had to like legit move because like the freaking sun was coming into the window. There was just too much sun. But anyway, so what I was saying was the problem isn't that Katie has done anything more or that she's dangerous. Like, Gina, shut the fuck up. You're so fucking dumb. The problem is that you are oversharing and you have not yet established your network. Like, yes, all of these ladies do it, but they do it with people that they have already built history with. Page 6, the Daily Mail, the US Sun, People Magazine, Dave Quinn, those people. You are coming in as a newbie. The problem is you are oversharing. I absolutely do believe that Gretchen said what she said. I absolutely do believe that Gretchen and Slade both said that. And I know that because even before Katie ever came into the picture, they've been saying that. They've been saying that. She scrubbed it from her fucking podcast. She scrubbed it from her podcast, but she said it. What I want to say to you is that it's not whether or not Gretchen said it, that you repeated it. And you repeated it to podcasters, bloggers, content creators. You're going to have to basically eat some shit for that.